Hey, welcome back to episode 7 of Space Station Silicon Valley. I'm going to give Hoppa Choppa one more legitimate shot to do it the way they intended to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to do it the way that I had remembered that I did it as a kid and basically cheese the level. And since I cheesed what was it? Rocky Hard Place, I think is what it was called. Since I cheesed that level, I don't really want to cheese this level either. So I'm going to try and do it legit one more time, and then I'm going to have to just cheese it to move on, because I don't want to get stuck on this level for too long. I think it did it 2 or 3 times on the last level. I don't really want to get stuck on it and have a bunch of videos about this, or a bunch of attempts that I just have to edit out when I know a way I can do it. It's not the correct way that they intended you to do it, but it gets the job done. I'll elaborate on that if I need to, but like I said, I'm just gonna attempt to do this the way I feel like they intended the player to do it, which is get the helicopter rabbits and try and destroy the turrets and the huskies at the same time. So we'll try to go this way and do it the right way. I'm going to come over here and grab this health real quick. Actually, I'm going to come over here and grab this health, because I think it would be easier to grab that health as a helicopter. Or at least faster to do it that way. So I think I'm going to do it that way. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Just taking a quick sip of water. Alright, let's see if we can not get eviscerated out here just trying to get the rabbit. Sit over here out of the way. There might already... There we go. One just died. I think they're both dead over here. Nope, one's still alive, which is... good news for me, because if one of them's still alive, that means that it's a target. Just got to keep, I think, doing evasive maneuvers as best we can. Gonna get hit, I just know it. There we go, got one down. I might have to just grab some health, because that's the thing about this level. I don't really feel, well, like I was saying, I don't really feel like they actually give you adequate health to do it the way I think they intend to, or want you to do it. So I'm gonna just cheese it the way I always cheesed it as a kid. It spontaneously popped in my head a little after I finished the episode. This is a new session, first episode of a new session, so haven't recorded for a couple of days. So I'm just getting started back again. But the way I would cheese it is basically I would try not to get hit by the missiles, evasive maneuvers, and we gotta Mario stomp this guy until he's dead. Ow. If you can get him over there with a rabbit, sometimes he focuses on the rabbit. So you just want to Mario stomp this guy. There you go. And then there's a very specific way you need to get up this little embankment here. And you kind of just have to get it at an angle. So back up a little bit, move. There we go. And yeah, and then we just work our way through as the Husky. And it's not very eventful, not very exciting, but we just take out the other huskies with this husky. Trying not to get, you know, eviscerated ourselves, but luckily there's health. I think there's 5 huskies in total, including the one I'm currently, you know, piloting as Evo. So, just 2 more. Okay, so there's one more kicking around here somewhere. There we go. And then you can get the husky around this little corner here. If you don't keep slamming into the wall. And then you can just bombard them with the missiles from here. Alright. Well, went right past. And like I said, nothing super eventful. I'm probably going to grab some health just simply because. But we're going to cheese it, like I said, and like do it this way. It's clearly not the way they intend you to do it. But, you know, I mean, it's what it is. Like, if you try to do this, like, the correct way, like, you can be stuck on this level forever. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this level because I want to show you guys the rest of the game. And getting stuck on one level for way too long is already, like, annoying as it is when you're not recording it for, like, videos. So, like I said, we're just going to kind of cheese it and skip on past this level. And then you can either press that switch or you can just fly up over it. I'm just going to fly up over it because I'm already on the ground level. And that's it. Yeah, that's about how much I feel. It was like not that exciting, but that's how it is. You know how it is. So we're going to move on to the next one, something fishy. I don't remember this one being too bad. We gotta free the fish and switch the switch to open the big door. That's basically it. Kind of have to try and get my bearings, but this fish is probably one of the only. I think there's one other, and I think it's also a fish, if I can remember correctly, but like this is like one of the only like animals in the game that can actually jump out of water. And because it's a fish, you could probably imagine that if you jump out of the water and land on like the ground, it actually does hurt you. I can't remember if I need to go through these or if that's like for the trophy or something. I don't know if you've noticed, but the proportions and the perspective of like the people in this game comparative to like the animals is like a little skewed, because sometimes like you have like a giant skull like that, It's like a giant human skull. And then in the one episode, I think it was episode 2, the big engine room or whatever it was called. Like, you know, I was playing as the bear and I went up to like, I think it was Professor Cheese. And like, the bear and Professor Cheese were the same size. I mean, I think that kind of comes down to just like having the same, probably just having the same, all right, we need the mine for something. I don't think it's quite at this moment. Unless I can get over there to where I need to use it, which I don't think so. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, like, I think it's because they were like using the same model for both the bear and that, so they were the same size and everything. But like, that's kind of like, I know that like some bears are the size of a normal human, but they're usually like not fully grown bears. Especially because oh, there's that guy. That's what I need to use that for. Especially considering that, like, you know, most of the time, you know, bears that are the size of humans are not like I said, fully grown bears. And I think that bear was supposed to be a grizzly. I'm not sure 100%. But, well, I missed him. I'm not just going to sit here and wait, because I think that'd be boring. But, yeah, so sometimes the proportions of people, I never really noticed that until I started replaying this game, that sometimes the proportions of people are just outlandish in this game. I know that the animals are supposed to be like robots, but I don't know if they were like animatronic robots or if they were animals that evolved to survive on this space station for 1,000 years, and they just kind of like became cyborgs. I'm gonna grab that walrus in a little bit. Right now, I'm just still gonna focus on. I think I need to hit those, right? There's something with water with that one. I'm gonna just like. Oh yeah, that lowers the water, but like. I'm gonna try and get the rest of the fish out first, because I think the second part of the level requires the walrus, but the first part is just like get the fish. But you need the walrus for the other part, like I said. If I don't find the other fish like pretty quickly, it sounds like one of the fishes just died. Sounds like another one did. But if I don't find another fish real quick, like in the little locked container, I'll grab the walrus and see what else we got to do. Because I might have to go to another part of the level just to do that part. While I'm at it, I'm gonna like go through these rings and just go ahead and do that, because like I don't want to waste time if it turns out I need to do this for something. I'm pretty sure it's just to get the souvenir, but we'll see. You know, the controls aren't exactly the most stellar for like precision, like, you know, steering, but I'll do my best. I'm pretty sure it sounds like one just came back, so I don't know how you're supposed to do that any faster, because I literally went as fast as the game would let me go. Oh, okay, hang on a second. If you tap it, you swim faster. Okay. Let's try this again. Just just so that we can knock it off the list. Did you see that like Tokyo drift I had to do to get that one? I don't think I'm going to get it. I think it's going to come back too quickly. I missed a ring. It's definitely going to come back too quickly. Balls. Alright, we're going to give this one more attempt going the other way, and then like I'm going to give up on it because I'm pretty sure I don't have to do this. Just got to aim my torpedo shaped fish. Alright. Yeah, I was right. It was just for that. I don't even know if I want to even get that, to be honest, because like I guess I should just because I put in the effort, but like at the same time, like I feel like because there are a lot of them that you literally cannot pick up, it would just be a waste of time to even grab that one. But I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Let's see here. What is this supposed to be? Oh, there's a... Yeah, we'll do this. We'll take a tour. It's a free tour. I've never been to a space station before. I reckon it can do me a tour. So far, it's just showing me everything I've already seen. Some more fish. Ah, yeah, and then there's that side there. I don't remember how to get there. And this is where you gotta go. Oh god, I forgot there was the polar bears. Okay, let's see. I think I need to try and open the door. Either that or maybe get the water level back up if I can. Because I think I need to use the fish to... This is where I came in the level. I think I have to jump over somewhere as the fish and like go to that one little spot, or either that or I've got to swim somewhere and I just don't remember where. Bear with me while I get my life together and figure it out. Maybe I have to jump over that. I do remember there being a way to lift the water back up, so there shouldn't be an issue there. I've just got to find my fish that I used, that I swapped with. Here it is. So there should be another valve on the ground. We got a codfish, we can jump, we can speed boost, which isn't really true. Because it says B is speed boost, but B is jump. And A is that, and you have to tap it for speed boost, I guess. Yeah, I think you just hit this again. There we go. I can't remember if you can open this chest or not. Which I think you would kind of imagine that the souvenir would be in there, but no. Yeah, we gotta jump over this spot here. That's what we got to do. And then we gotta, like, open this. If I remember correctly, you gotta be careful because I think that man-o-war or jellyfish can actually hurt you. But I also kind of remember there being, like, a spot you can go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is a skeleton key. I'm pretty sure that's just what you do to open that chest. We'll come back around to it. I think if I remember correctly, we have to get past that big door over there, and we got to go where those polar bears are. So I think that now we need the walrus to try to get in there, but since we're already over here, let's try and open this, like, treasure chest. Oh, I've never been so disappointed in my life. See, that just kind of makes me feel like that should be where the souvenir was. It wasn't really all that, like, realistically speaking, it really wasn't all that, like, difficult to get to, but, like, doesn't it just kind of feel like that's where that should be? What is that glowing all about? You know what? Like I said in that one episode, there's some things in this life, in this universe, that you're just better off not knowing what it is. So, I gotta get in that door there. Maybe I'm supposed to swim there. Maybe I'm just wasting time. It's been a long time since I've done this level, admittedly. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. It's a little depressing, though, that, like, you know, I've only done 2 levels in this episode, but, you know, it's fine. I'm not in any rush to finish the game, but I just don't want to get stuck on levels for too long. Like I was talking about the one in, like, the beginning of this one. I don't want to get stuck on levels for too long. So I don't want to go that way. What is over here? Almost death. Did you see that? I was like taking a damage from that. This is what I was thinking about a minute ago. I don't think I said anything about it. I was thinking about, like, there's a little cave or something we got to swim through. This might be the last fish. Okay, now we just gotta, like, open the switch and go in there where those, like, polar bear tanks are. Alright, so I think what we do, don't quote me on this, but access denied. Okay, I'm gonna die. The polar bear tank. There's nothing I can do in here. Maybe I can get back out without dying. Cool. So I've got to get that open somehow. You know what? I'm going to write down this time. And if I don't figure it out here in a second, well, if I don't find it out here in a second, after I'll just like come back, but I'll keep talking like I figured it out anyway. So I don't remember how to get that open. I don't know if I need the walrus right now, or if the walrus opens it, you know, when the water's down. Maybe it's access denied when the water's up. So I'll try to get the water down and like use the walrus again. Either way, you know, once this level's over with, it's probably going to be the end of this episode, but I'm going to wait until... Seriously, what is with that light? I'm just going to wait until, like... Maybe it's just supposed to be like the light shining through the water. I don't know. I'm going to wait until we find out for sure. If I end up having to cut this out or deciding to cut it out, like, I'll reiterate that point, like, when it's time to end the episode, but let's see. I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to lean on it, unless it's, like, only a few minutes, like if I get the walrus over there. Like, if it ends up being, like, 10 minutes of me just trying to remember what to do, then, yeah, I'm definitely going to cut it out, but... Let's see if we can get this door open. Okay, so it's just the water. And I think I want to be the polar bear. Oh, the polar bear only took 2 hits. Did you see that? Okay, cool. Now the polar bear admittedly moves slow. I think it's a little weird that it didn't tell me about the abilities, considering that I've like haven't been the polar bear yet, because I opted out of not, you know, doing anything with it. But it, you know, it fires a shot, it drops a mine like that. I think we have to come over here and press this switch. And that opens that door. Right. Okay, so now I got to bring the water level back up. Then I've got to, and I think you know what? I'm not going to tempt fate. I've done that too many times and died. Well, he pushed me off, but luckily I didn't just die from fall damage. Now we just got to become this cod again. Turn on the valve and get out of the level. I'm probably not going to edit anything out. Level's running a little long. That's okay. Like I said in one of these previous videos, like I figured because it's a N64 game that it would need to like possibly go up past the 30-minute mark, even though I don't really want to do that too often. But considering all we got to do is get out, that's probably not a big deal. And I think there's one... I think this is just the next level is just the bonus one, if I remember correctly. But honestly, actually, I think this video is not going to be 30 minutes because I have a few minutes. I have like about a minute or so I've got to cut out anyway. But that being said, this is going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Have a great day.